How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back, and happy Mother's Day. Don't forget to send some well wishes if that's the vibe. Hello and welcome, everybody. That's adorable, Dan. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table, and it is my absolute honor to have these wackadoodles here with me today. These wonderful beans. Make sure you do go follow them on all of their various profiles across the interwebs. And give us a follow here if you're new. Welcome. We run 3, not 4. We just finished one up. We run 3 weekly streamed campaigns here on the stream. And if you would like to get caught up, you can go over to the YouTube. And if you'd like to join our community, we are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We've been going for 7 years, 7 seasons, and we're gonna do 7 more. It's gonna be amazing. Anyway, and you get
14. Calm down. 14.
Whoa there. There you go.
21.
We're gonna make little stuffed toys. They're gonna sell
Can
them
we
at
please?
McDonald's.
Can we?
It's gonna be great.
Think about the merch.
You
about
brought
the
it into
merch.
existence. I want a plushie of Elian so bad.
And you can find the community on the Discord as well as Bingo. We also use it for various visual aids along the way. Last we left off. So, real quick for everybody, Din didn't see the end of last episode.
I've been kind of busy.
Which is amazing. It means everybody gets to see Din's reaction on stream. So I'm gonna be a little vague right out the gate. And that no menti minute. But a lot of things transpired since the party has gotten back to the Fen, to the Arcane College slash embassy on the within the Fey realm. Words, Feff. Most importantly, we got mini billies going on. We got heckin' mini billies going on, which is a strange kind of sport that is somewhere between mini golf and billiards. The Warl Fen Pharaoh, the Fen College from the Elemental Plane of Fire, has arrived to do mini billy battle, and there is a lot of festive air in the air amongst the peers. Everyone is kind of stepping a little lighter. A lot of things are going on, but the party is not really interacted with any of that. There's been a lot of, while the library is quiet, there's been a lot of cautious study. While everyone has been following the whimsy, we've been looking into the woe, as it were. There's been a couple of projects that have been tackled and developed, and things are moving along. Ledham, for example, did bring back the party's rival, this Ostifer, I believe his name was. Whitaker, thank you.
Okay.
Whitaker Ostifer. Yeah, brought him back, slapped him around again to really make the drive the point home.
Kill him again?
And then told him where he could find him. A lot of other things have developed. Matthias is looking into some of the stranger things that have been going on within the world as a whole, has been discovering strange things, has had their faith challenged and warped more than shattered. There's been a subclass shift. There's so much going on. Bayo, for example. Actually, to jump back to Matthias, there was an invitation by the River Lord Solitas, head of Broic, an invitation to the party as a whole. Very, very official-like, very well-to-do. For dinner, there's a dinner invitation to come meet and talk to the scholarship students of the Fen. Now, Bayona has been very protective of Elian, especially after finding out that not only are there, I wouldn't use the term bounty hunters, but now that there are people who have been hired to find Elian and return her to her family.
I mean, that's a bounty hunt. They to be nice and bounty hunters.
Maybe they wouldn't call themselves bounty hunters.
I'm calling them bounty hunters.
As they are more just well-to-do folk that know well-to-do folk.
Yeah, my brother, who's also fucking nobility and rich.
Oh no, he misses you, God forbid.
Elian's been
Of course he
quite busy working on the project that the artificer, Meister Artifice, has kind of laid before her. Elian is hoping to get a sponsorship, a patronage, with Meister Runelock, rather. His name proper is Meister Runelock, and has been spending a lot of time developing a couple of ideas. Amara has brought back Haven. Haven returning to... Well, Haven arriving has set off some interesting things. Aided and guided by Meister Petrifist, the Gorgon, revealed to secretly be a chromatic dragon, has put Amara in an interesting place. Not only granting her patronage, but making her aware that the Great Clutch, the faction on the outer crescent of metallic dragons, lawful good dragons, kind of placing Amara at an interesting point between the crescents, the inner and the outer, between Meister Petrifist herself and the Great Clutch. Haven themselves is a newly born crystalline dragon of moss, agate, and amethyst. I'm excited to get into this. Let's go to the crew. We haven't done the crew. My apologies. I got really into the recap. Let him. Would you like to kick it off?
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm LightboxGnome. You can find me in everything I do at LightboxGnome.com. I'm playing Let 'em today. Just a little spooky buddy with there's voices in his head and sometimes not in his head. We'll find out what that means later. And I pass it on to Amara. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you so much, Letum. Hi, I'm Christina, Steen, or Stinkerrr, whichever you want to call me. I play Amara, and I have wonderful little Haven, and I'm very excited about them. So excited to see where this goes. And as we remember from the last episode that we were in, that we were a part of, not last episode, the one prior, I did accept Meister Petrifist's Meister Petrifist's offer for sponsorship, because being a neutral good druid, I don't believe in being governed, and I know that's exactly what the Great Clutch, yes, is planning to do or want to do to keep order. But order versus nature and balance. So nature balance always wins. And yeah, I'm very, very excited. But yeah, you can find me all over the internet by looking up Stinkerrr, Stenker. And if you also want to watch something a little less pretty, or listen to something a little less pretty, come here on Thursdays, where I play Belthera, who likes to nom on brains sometimes, but she doesn't actually like it. It's just for information. Yeah, I will pass it off to someone who does stuff, a lot of stuff.
What the fuck is that? Anyway. Hello everybody, my name is Kiki. You can find me all over the internet. KikiDoesStuff, KikiDoesStuff right here on Twitch. And I am playing Bayona, the other mother in chat currently. Apparently, allegedly, reluctantly. And she hasn't done too much aside from guard Elian with a very vindictive gaze and some heavy footsteps behind her, but recently kind of watched her sponsor come over and not quite start shit. She was planning on starting shit, and then his fucking head exploded. So
What?
don't worry about it.
What?
And
This
so now
against
there's
the
bigger
slow
problems
drip.
to face. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to someone who was in the Forge all last episode. Din!
What the fuck do you mean?
Happy Mother's Day.
What? Hi everyone, my name's Din. You can find me over on the Instagrams at Din Studios. That's d.i.n.studios. Yeah, I've been working on my projects. I've successfully, I believe, completed 2 big ones, 1 small one. Hopefully I'll get that sponsorship from Meister Runlock, who's literally my favorite Meister. No clue what's happened in the last episode. I got like halfway through the last episode watching, and then I got busy finishing my teaching credential, and I got nominated to do a speech, so that's kind of been my entire thing. You can go ahead and watch that speech on my Instagram if you want. Content warning, I do go to a Christian university, so there is a little Christianese lingo in there, so just be aware. It's not me preaching at you, but it was a really great celebration. I kept it completely hidden from my family until I got up there, which was super satisfying, and that was my Mother's Day gift to my mom. Speaking of Mother's Day, technically speaking, I'm a pet mom, so it counts, sort of.
I was in a very good mood and decided, yes, it counts.
You can't even talk to your own child.
He understands me perfectly. With
Oh, he
all of
does
the
not, I
love.
promise.
But he's pretty fucking happy. So, who has it gone? Aiden? Has Aiden gone? Aiden, go for it.
Chicken.
Hello, everybody. I am ChezAidan. You can find me at ChezAidan on all social media platforms. You can also find me this month in North Carolina at the Norse Forge Gathering 6. That is May 22nd to the 24th. Super excited. There's a wonderful handful of creators, 400 vendors, axe throwing, jousting, Viking strength tests, falconry. The list goes on and on. You can also catch me last weekend of June at the Oregon Ren Fair as one of the featured content creators for that weekend. The last weekend, which is Pirate Weekend, yar. Bring your motley crew. I hope to see you there. I play the wonderful Matthias Faruja, our Aarakocra Rooster cleric, with some religion issues. Happy Mother's Day. Feff.
That's me. Well, we're gonna start with Bayo and Elian.
Oh no.
Elian, which project would you like to say you are finishing up?
Of the 3 main ones, I'm probably finishing up the one that was more like the smaller one. Like, okay, I got my 2 main like big projects done. Now I get to work on like my personal project that I'm super excited on. And in finishing it up, where we last left off with Elian, she was dripped up in her like working forge outfit because her door was closed and no one was allowed to come into the room. So from what the audience heard and saw, dramatic irony, is Elian's dripped the fuck out in tattoos. Full back tattoo and sleeves that she hand-did herself with her mage hand of all of her artifice spells and whatnot. So as she's forging, there's just energy pulsing out of these magic tattoos. But in finishing up, she's since put her like regular outfit on, which is like very modest and covered, and you can't see anything of her tattoos left over. They've since been like cleaned up, all of that, and her hair is back to her spring season because she's been in her happy place for 2 days if you were to put that in material plane time. But yes, there is art in the chat. It's somewhere up there. I'll repin it later. But yeah, so the project she's working on right now is just this little sculpture of this floating orb as she's inscribing these glyphs, and she's since like unlocked her room and the door's open and trying to get some fresh air in.
You don't pay too much attention to it at first, but there's a bit of a splat noise. bit of a. And because all the conversation that was had between Bayona and Meister Labyrinthian was, for the most part, mental conversation.
Oh shit, was it? I don't remember accepting the Skype call.
I feel like there were certainly parts of it. Certainly parts of it.
Okay, fair enough.
The last parts would have, where he was yelling, would have been a little, probably would have been mental. But there's a brief moment. And then Bayo, you turn, your hackles are raised, you could say, and you look at the locked door. you look at the locked door, and you can hear Elian working away within the arcane forge that is the artificery, or at least the station within the scholarship wings. You have one goal right now: defend.
I think that Bayo has like her back kind of turned to the door. You know, she tries to lock it at one point and she's like, oh, that's not worth it. I knew what happened last time. And then she like kind of like turns her back to it and her head's just like on a swivel and her hands are like not quite at her sides. They're just like kind of hovering above her weapons and her scrying orb, not scrying orb, her wizard orb. And she's just like looking back and forth and her ears are twitching everywhere.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
That was Maisie, sorry. Just popped out of fucking nowhere.
It's like an Assassin's Creed reference.
18.
Coming up through the ancestry. Past characters. Say 18?
18.
You can hear Elian finishing something. The brutal, the more intense hammer blows, the more oh, am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Oh, excellent. There's a big bolt of lightning.
Very frightening.
There it is. It rumbles here. We have long lightning. That's one of the quieter ones. Just a heads up for everybody who has maybe hang-ups on rolling thunder. It might get jumped by thunder. Thunder warning. Rumbly night. Louisiana's a little crazy. Elian, so I'm sorry. Did you answer the question? Which of the three that you mentioned earlier of your projects are you wanting to kind of?
This would be the sculpture, the orb sculpture that we were talking about earlier.
Amazing. Roll for me a tools check.
I can never remember what stat we add to that.
Your proficiency.
Your proficiency.
And in this case,
Okay. I'm gonna use my new Elian dice. I got so many dice. For reference, I went to my best friend's wedding at a Ren fair. So of course at Ren fair, I bought more Elian dice and was gifted a couple of dice. So.
Hell yeah.
Jesus. Bop.
Bark,
Work.
bark, 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 bark.
Okay. Separate proficiency. Okay, we're gonna
This
go with
one goes out to all the
dexterity.
moms out there. Bark, bark, bark.
So proficiency plus dexterity.
I'm going to timeout.
So 5. So +7.
I believe so.
My proficiency is 5. My dex is +2.
Yes, +7.
I don't mind if I do 24.
24. Okay. A little faster than you would have given yourself credit for, or at least a little faster than what you had projected in your mind. And you realize you're just going through your list, and you're like, wait, oh no, I actually checked all the boxes. I've actually finished. And you're like, oh, I finished early. And you look at your craft. I will wait.
Perfect.
I will wait for you to describe it when you see fit. But you finish, and you kind of, you can feel yourself a little tired. You've been at this for quite some time, as it were.
Feel that little splat outside?
Interesting. Care to investigate?
I'm gonna do a quick scan of the room. Everything's in order. Of Elian, completely opposite from Din. Everything's got to be back in its place when she's done with her forge to make sure that like everything has a home. Right where I left you, so that way when she picks up the next time that she is working, it's just she knows exactly where everything is. Everything's in order. She's got all of her stuff on her. She puts all of the projects that she's done. She has them ready. She puts them in her book bag, and then she gets a nice big stretch. Goes, okay, I think it's time to go outside. And I walk. Yeah, big stretch, long stretch. Walk outside of the door, and I don't know what's. I'm now in the wing.
I imagine you open the door, and right there's Bayona. Back to the door. Very alert.
Oh, you haven't been here the whole time, have you?
Yes.
Did you do anything?
Talk to some people.
You know the door locks, right?
It was locked.
The door locks, so like nobody can get in.
Okay, okay. So the funny thing is, I have seen people just walk through fucking walls, so I don't think the doors matter.
Yeah, but I mean,
There's a brief noise where you hear one of the gargoyles. And then there's a... What are you doing in here? You guys look, and one of the gargoyles, not Hroch, but one of his kin, has a lizard in hand. Not a lizard anyone recognizes. Kind of a bug-eyed gecko-looking, iguana-looking lizard. And he goes, "Come here. Come on." Points him at you. points the lizard at you guys, and the lizard says,
"You have been requested in the rings to the masters."
And then the gargoyle loosens the script and he goes, "You have been requested by the Meisters in wing 7 in the study."
Where the fuck did they send a lizard?
What is the request for? Like, should we bring anything? Am I supposed to like?
It licks an eyeball, and it goes. The gargoyle says, "They're only good for like one. Go!" And he tosses the now returned to bestial lizard, who just scabbards for a second and then scuttles away.
Good job. We will have to talk names when we get back. I don't know your names.
I'm Ko.
How the fuck do you spell that?
KO.
That's nomenclature, everybody.
This is Periwinkle.
Okay, Periwinkle. And
I'm Periwinkle.
Okay, Periwinkle. Periwinkle. There's no weird letters in there, are there?
Depends on what you think of the word periwinkle.
So
Yes, the J is silent. The what?
There's a B. Okay. We'll figure out your relationships later.
Well, most of their cousins live here.
Yeah, we're all actually related.
Are you brothers, cousin? I don't care right now, actually. We have shit to do.
We come
I'll
from
be
the
back.
same vein, but we can talk about it later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it later when people's heads aren't blowing up.
What?
Don't worry about it. Come on.
Detect thoughts.
Do you really want to do that?
Surface level, you won't know.
Surface level, she's like, what the fuck kind of name is Periwinkle?
But like specifically at the like, as long as the heads aren't exploding, like, is there just a flashback or something? Or like, I don't.
You would see gore. You would see gore on the walls. And then it's not there right now.
What do you mean someone's head explode? I was
And we'll
only
talk.
gone
We
for,
will talk about it later. Come on.
I feel like I just imagine.
Hey, so
that
remember
Bayo's
when I
just, like,
said shit not safe?
I just imagine Bayo's just grabbing Elian's arm and just
Yeah,
like, walking
just like
wherever.
grabbing by the wrist.
You can't just say that.
You
like,
weigh
can't
like
just
a
drop that
feather.
Okay.
Thank you, but that's not something you just drop and then say we'll talk about it later. Just hold on.
You do when heads are still exploding. Let's go.
That's right now news. That's right now information.
That is new news.
Yeah, that's
This
good
is
news.
just in, you could say. The place seems chipper enough, still a little empty and distant crowds heard, as everyone is very excited about Mini Billies. Matthias led him in Amara. A small amount of time has passed, but not enough to get over the shock. Yes, thank you. But not enough to get over the shock of what has just happened. You are, however, ushered in by Archmeister, by the Archmeister, by his demand for A, snacks, but B, somewhere to sit. So we can all regale this in proper as is proper. So all that to say, the party soon finds themselves in an amphitheater. Stone-stepped balcony seating, kind of wrapping around and down to a main point. Did I say something funny? I've
never heard anyone pronounce the I in amphitheater.
Yeah.
Amphitheater?
It's amphitheater. It's the I makes an A sound.
Amphitheater.
You said amphitheater.
Oh.
Semantics.
Semantics. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. How do I explain? This being, bipedal in nature, maybe slightly insectoid to a degree, dragonfly wings, and a very angular head shape, kind of swooping down by the chin and pointing upwards in the back. No hair. There's bark for skin. They are a plant creature. And they have not always been a plant creature. Meister Necromancer Wowen Owed. Dead
Like
world
Wowen?
tree, yes, dead world tree in hand. Steps up after a bit of waiting as kind of hushes and people put their plates down. There's a whole spread by the front door when Bayo and Elian enter. There's just, by the way, a whole spread of food. Feel free. And she says she takes the center and waits for a bit until she has proper quiet, and she sits forward and goes, "My study into lichdom took significantly longer than I intended. And I was foiled. Thrice. And I would not be here before you in the way that I am if it were not for the denizens of my people saving me." She then begins to tell a horrific story. how she went home to the Shadowfell, found the dead world tree, as was proper, and merged with it. She goes on to speak about how the world trees, and she gestures with her stave, are the linchpin for the flowing of souls, and only will occur if the astral current naturally flows through a pane. She then speaks on the problem she ran into. A Myconid sovereign who looked upon her and said, "My God, you're beautiful." And the now dead world tree that was Woan Oed said, "Nasty. You give me the ick. I got dissertations to write. Got shit to be doing." And so the Myconid sovereign robbed her of her undead nature, killing her and the tree. And this is when they took my work and applied it. She goes on to speak of 10,000 years of oppression and tyranny, and ominous thunder.
That was so fucking perfect. Holy shit.
It's really adding to it.
The sound
Oh,
effects
I love
today,
it.
man.
That's really good.
It was beautiful.
Organic sound effects.
It's like it's real thunder. That's crazy. How does he do it? He's really good at sound effects.
How did that come out of his mouth?
Yeah, he was
His mouth
talking.
didn't even move.
Yeah.
It's just
Sitting here with like a thing, a sheet thing, wobble, 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 wobble under the table. We paid the clouds. The land, the Shadowfell, folded in on itself. You could stand on the ground and look to the sky and see another ground looking back at you. And in the center there was a small interim where there was no gravity. I came to be this version of myself because they made a mistake. One of the tyrant lords that answered to the sovereign thought we were real cool looking. Thought the Feywild was something else, and set up some automated magics to harmlessly collect things using very similar technology and understanding and arcane manipulations as we used fluently in ages past to steal from this realm. Hiza, would you like to come up and speak from here? This is where Elian and Bayona would kind of be walking in from the back.
For a half second, I thought you were gonna bring Shane out.
No, can you imagine? I wish. God, that'd be amazing. He's a soccer ball-sized bird. Soccer-sized, almost like an Aarakocra, but not quite. Something else, something unusual. kind of goes, "Oh yes, that's me," and is going to pop up and kind of do a little shimmy and kind of make his way up to the podium and do his little dancey dance and then get very serious. Freaquins, beings of light, can be found across the cosmos, living on the rings of the stars in various lands, or having traversed to various planets amongst many dimensions. And what we here on the grounds of the college would call 10,000 years ago, Freaquins went missing. Our Freaquins. They all went away, and it wasn't quick. It was gradual, and it was terrifying for every one of them. Can you imagine? One day, another one gone, knowing it would eventually be you, until they were all gone. This sycophant of the sovereign, this automated technology and arcane prowess, was yoinking the Freaquin. And no one had any idea. Now, I'll take it from here. Oh, but it's no trouble. No, I think it's fine. This is where I come in. Holds up the world stave. Again, the dead wood. Unique to its kind. There is a very pointed spectrum. With life on one side, undeath on the other, and in the middle, the zero, death. It is important that everyone remembers this. As the world tree in the Shadowfell was an undead world tree. Now, Freaquins are arcane beings made of light. And wherever there is not light, they are not. To be brief, Freaquins need an external radiant source to exist. If a Freaquin were to walk into a room and they had no access to any radiant light, gone in a snap. Now don't worry, they're not dead. They're just gone. And if you bring the radiant light back, they're back. Blinking right back into existence. They don't like it. For them, it's simply a sudden jump forward in time. Now, this is some pretty wild math, Matthias. Now you're doing time math, and this is something that is a little abstract for you, and Elian. But you're keeping track. The now dead World Tree staff seemed to be able to feed off of these Freaquins who did not exist. I fed off the Freaquins who did not exist. Looks to Pierce and Hiza, and by the time my friends found me, I was a small little sprig leaf on the end of this very staff. Goodness, that feels like days ago now. we went on to revive, well, to return the undead nature from the sovereign to the world tree, and therefore myself. I am what you might call a copy. Though she who you remember, Wowan, is still with the tree and her people, and she is very happy. But I am also here. Someone's got to teach necromancy, she says with a smile. Questions? Meister Heretic snakes a hand up into the air. I'm led to understand that lichdom is sticky. Consuming of souls, if my brief studies are to be recalled correctly. You eating souls? Because that's gross. I do not eat souls. I do not require any nourishment whatsoever. I shepherd souls. And that brings me power. This has been an incredibly painful journey. And I am fortunate that I am able to return to you in what way that I can. If you'll have me, my duties will commence. Everyone kind of looks at the Archmeister. Archmeister Clairvoyant kind of nods perfunctorily. Bad. That's not a word. Kind of nods a little bit, kind of showboating a little, like, ah, yes, we're definitely going to be thinking about this. But he's clearly very excited to have his friend back. I apologize, Meister Labyrinthian. I'm told that when we healed the Shadowfell and came here, there was a bit of discomfort for you. I am simply glad to hear that you are returned to us and the Shadowfell has been made whole once more. The people. What of them? There's a long way to go from 10,000 years of tyranny and genocide. But now we're able to take steps to healing. Bit of a held moment as everyone kind of digests all this information. Checking my notes. double checking I've covered all the things I intended to cover. Let him.
Oh.
Make an Arcana check.
22.
Oh. It's not. It's not an immediate emergency. But something in your mind definitely starts to. What is this place? What's happening?
Do I recognize the voice?
I mean, it's your voice.
What?
And then that entity seems to return to the state it was before it was
What the?
awake.
Let him is like locked into this lecture, like full on like student mode, and then there's just a pause. He goes very, very still. Turns to clairvoyant. I might need a diagram. That was a lot.
I'll have the notes sent over.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just excuse me for 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. And he's gonna kind of go step out in the hallway.
As you're walking out, you do notice Bayona and Elian having just stepped in a little farther back. As you can imagine, a lot of people have come in to take a seat and hear this story. Even the mini Billies has been put on pause.
Oh Jesus.
Damn, this shit's serious.
Let him kind of.
Oh, good. So we haven't missed anything.
Let him kind of makes eye contact, and then like immediate like head down, like breath, head down, ducks out, and it's like before the door even shuts, you can hear him kind of whispering to himself.
Okay. Focusing on it seems to bring it to bear, bring it to the forefront of your mind. Emily, for me, would you please post the second picture? As in your mind, let him. Okay. Make for me an Arcana check. You rolled really well last time.
Less well, 13.
Okay. Something comes to bear. Something sits up in your mind's eye, and it looks like you, and it sounds like you, and it thinks like you, but it's not you. A version of you with a hood up, and only inside the hood is able to be seen, almost like if it was like an invisible cloak but open. So you can see the inside, you can see the face and the front of the shirt and the pants, and that's kind of it. Sits there. Oh, sorry.
He's continuing kind of walking down the hallway and takes the first corner he can into a darker kind of out of the main way. And is like closing his eyes and trying to focus on the figure, and in the same way he kind of communicates with Noel, he tries to project himself into the I suppose, vision of.
We're in your mind's eye.
Yeah, this is like a. He's trying to get a face to face with something in his mind.
Yeah. You bend your will towards this end, your intent, your mind, and soon you're face to face with yourself. It's not quite you though. There are these two lenses of yellow, kind of floating like glasses, but then you have more floating lenses around the head. Almost like a halo, these circles float vertically around the head outside of that kind of invisible hood. Very, very difficult to like fully get the picture of what I'm trying to say. You can see the visual chat over in the Discord. But, oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
You're new.
Yeah.
When did you show up?
I think just now.
You think?
I've been helping, but I haven't been aware of it until now.
What do you want?
I don't have wants.
Do you?
I have a job. You made me.
Did I?
Didn't you?
I must have.
Ain't nobody else
Thank
in here with that kind of power.
Well. Who knows?
Well, I would know.
Wouldn't we?
Yeah. Because I've been keeping things down for you.
Thank you. Me?
Me.
Us.
My brain is.
Can I insight check this?
Absolutely.
You insight check yourself?
Can I insight check my brain?
Can I?
Your
just
Honor,
wanna
I'd like
see
an
if I
MRI.
Can I get some kind of intent off of this thing?
Sure.
As far as I want to vibe check this shit. Ooh. 16 plus 10, 26.
You're like a three-dimensional being looking at a two-dimensional being. You're like, this is a small construct that your subconscious has created that is protecting you. These ever-watchful lenses are indicative of that. The kind of absent-minded focus. And as you quest further, you know this to be true. But
I'm kind of slowly
who
holds up one finger. How many fingers am I holding up?
Where in your mind? None.
He puts down his finger in the material plane.
He thinks he's being real clever. He being my you, not you, not your you.
No, it's, yeah, and then there's two, and then there's
the one of the lenses kind of does one set of the lenses does that kind of anime sheen. You know what I'm talking about?
okay.
Like it catches the light, and there's a. There you go. And you turn. And someone you do recognize, Emily, if you could drop the
that
first
motherfucker.
picture. It's the celestial you ate.
Oh,
Oh.
brother.
He's standing there.
Oh, not anymore. He is crumpled,
Oh.
Menacingly.
but the
Ooh.
smile's still there.
Shell of a man.
Now,
Ugh.
from the kind of forehead back, it's all gone. Open wound, and the mess forms a halo, as if still trying to believe it's there.
You slurpied his brain out.
Thank you.
Shrug. He says kind of a shrug motion as if to say this is what he does.
Have you seen Noel around here? You know who Noel is?
That's
We
an
know
external. My job is the internal.
Noel was in here at one point. He didn't like it too
I
much. I had
noticed.
to reset him. Did you do that?
I'm not sure. It's possible. I don't think I
Huh.
was supposed to get to this level of awareness.
Well, a lot of things that weren't supposed to happen continue to happen.
Am I your paranoia?
I hope not.
I don't feel very paranoid. I feel kind
I thought I
of
had that under control.
fucking chill.
That's what the tea is for. But I haven't had tea recently. He's gonna. This
He
is
does-
like a
he does
parallel.
the- yeah,
thought.
you're both doing the hmm.
Well, great to meet you. Re-meet you. But thank you.
It's the same cognoscenti.
I would, if you could just keep doing that, that would be wonderful. It's very helpful.
It's pretty easy.
If you'd be surprised. Actually, it was difficult to get to this point. Kind of in a well, I guess in a way. It's great to have someone to talk to. That's real, like you.
I'm not a professional, but
Yeah.
you are in your brain talking to yourself. It's probably not
Well,
great.
It,
Probably got some outside people to talk to.
yeah, but you're like real in my head.
Yeah, but I'm an echo
So
chamber.
Well, I don't.
I don't want
You
you
haven't
here all the
repeated
time,
exactly.
dog. I got shit,
Okay.
I gotta focus.
Well-
I got work to do.
It seemed pretty easy to you.
You're like the landlord. You
Alright, well, I guess I'll see you again
kind
next
of have a, and then you recognize your own humor, and you look back, and he's kind of got a little bit of a glint in his eye, kind of a little half smile. You see a little teeth.
All right, I'm gonna go now.
We are gonna grab a break. We'll be right back. Love you guys. Be right back.
There
Where
it is.
where is it? There it is.
Their fucking feet on the dash.
I mean, you're gonna get your knees to your face if you get in an accident. Plus, your grippers are dirty as fuck.
You know, they used to call me knee face back in high school.
My
I
dad
understand it now.
used to keep his dogs up
What?
on the dash whenever mom was driving as a kid, and one day he just accidentally put a crack in the screen in the windshield. And my dad's name was Dave, so we called it the Star of David. It was just across the
God.
entire windshield. It's just this massive. Anyway,
That's good.
yeah, it was a good time.
That's good.
So.
It's not a duck, it's Matthias.
You
It's
tell him,
Matthias.
Dan. Get him.
You guys know ducks with combs on their heads?
He's
Genuine
missing his
question.
little jiggly bits, though.
I don't think it needs it. It's just the perfect.
It's just a chunky chicken.
He's a chunky boy.
Chicken.
Let him. You kind of focus yourself back into the I'd say the real world, but the Feywild.
The physical world.
And you kind of focus up, and you're not alone. Weston, the shepherd, the primordial,
Oh.
Begins.
happens to be walking past, and he kind of looks over and goes, "I'm lost.
Oh,
Please help me."
Well,
I even went out a
are any of
window.
us really lost? Oh,
I even went out a window so that I could get a better view, and I went
where
back
are you
in.
trying to go?
There's this meeting. Seems important.
Oh, yeah, no, come here. It's just...
If you guys walk for a quiet second, and then after a little while, there's just a really quiet. Thanks.
Welcome.
I get a little
Honor, I love
confused.
I was talking to myself just now. Just don't let act like we're normal. We're just walking in.
Yeah, all right, yeah. You guys enter.
Just really quick.
What
Did you hear me too? Like, was I talking actually to myself, or was I just standing there quietly?
Oh, you were muttering under your breath a bit.
Okay, all right, but yeah, all right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You seemed to be having like a conversation with yourself. You responded to yourself and didn't catch
In
any
a
of the
way.
words. No, like you did.
And he opens the door.
Okay. Matthias. There is one Freaquin in the room. And in this moment of kind of recess, many people are kind of walking around, talking, doing stuff. The Freaquin is just kind of staying sat on the far end by the wall, the seat by the wall. And just hands on lap. You can't see a facial expression, but bright pink light emanating from them. And you can see orbiting this little green weir light kind of floats around the Freaquin. And then you realize you're staring. And you kind of... You have no idea if they noticed you or not. Make an insight check at disadvantage.
Oof. One was a 1, one was a 4.
Okay. Incredibly hard to read. Quiet and well-mannered, that's not a lot to go on. It's not until Haven kind of flies over and kind of floats up in front of the Freaquin. And they seem to have a bit of a conversation before you see the Freaquin start to kind of relax, and you realize, oh, maybe they were just kind of stressed and nervous about being in this kind of public setting, this, that, the other thing. And you start ingesting the information. Basically an extinct species of people, a culture has been revived and brought back, and this person's probably sitting under a lot of that weight. Haven seems to kind of chime something to them, and they seem to relax a bit. And at seemingly Haven's prompting, the hand is outreached, and while Haven can't touch it, they definitely float themselves down so that it looks like they're sitting on the hand. And Haven turns pink, and Haven just kaleidoscopes, kind of disco ball style, the room with beautiful pink light. And you hear Haven's chime-like bell tone of a laugh. What do you guys do? There's a little bit of time here before whoever is supposed to speak next. Yeah, thank you.
Remind me the bug life tree.
Woen Oed. Woen. Woen. Space Oed. Meister Necromancer.
Formerly of the Bayonet world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matthias, after obviously being caught staring and whatnot, is looking around the room. And are they still in the room? Woen?
The Freaquin? Oh, Woen. Yeah. Woen is currently kind of looking over some of their notes. They're they're over by the pulpit. They seem approachable though.
Okay. Matthias just staring.
Okay.
Staring at Woen. There is this man. He's looking at Woen like the bridge between death and something else. Because, for us, death is sacred, but outside of that, there isn't a knowledge. There's this just, you pass. You are transcended. But this person was talking, or this being was talking about that they shepherd from that point to the next. So beyond what I think would be a god sitting there holding Haven, what's drawing Matthias even more is Woen.
Oh, that's fascinating.
There is this... It's just like the equations floating around Matthias's head, right? All this life spent worrying and protecting the sacredness of death and burial and the life that we have had, and is now witnessing a being that just talked about shepherding souls like it was Taco Tuesday. So Matthias is just staring there. It's a mix between fear and adoration, between fear and what's the word I want to use? Respect. Fear and respect. But says nothing. Is just staring blankly. Kind of off by himself. Not really. There's a lot. It's overstimulation, right? It's overstimulation. Portals open into the college. Beings walking out. What I would assume, and am now slowly piecing together, are not just walking beings of like my religion. But there's just so much stimulation that he's just resorted to just shrinking into himself. And there he sits. Staring at Woen. If there were lasers, it would have gone right through.
I think... Let's let the dice say this. Looks up to you. Bit of an unreadable expression on their face. Takes a moment to look back at the notes and finish writing a thought before saying something to Hiza, and then slowly walking over in your direction. Well, Matt, I'm told that your first reaction upon seeing Hiza was to protect him from Pierce.
Yes, this sort of thing doesn't really happen. And,
Matthias cannot make eye contact.
There was a bit of, distraught, and we had just gotten back from a very treacherous adventure, and I just was still on edge.
You sound like you're from Suffolk? How are the people of Suffolk? It's been 10,000 years or so.
Still going strong, I suppose.
Good. I'm glad. Here. Hold your hand out.
Matthias, once eyes locked, no blinking.
Puts a little black marble in your hand. Surprisingly heavy. Very porous rock, maybe lava stone. Porous stone, maybe lava rock. And she looks as if she's about to say something when Hiza says something, kind of gestures and whispers in her ear, and she goes, "We'll talk again soon." She turns.
Yes. Thank you.
And in your tongue says, well, in Eric Kokra tongue says, "Breathe. These are better times than they were. Doesn't always feel like it. But I can tell you with some assurity that there is no need to be so turmoiled. All will be well. Enjoy the rock." Walks away. You've been given a fidget toy. A porous lava rock. The light abrasion on the feathers has a bit of an effect. I don't know if it'll work or not. That's for you to decide.
Okay.
If I might continue. Archmeister, clairvoyant. Of course. Please. Everyone kind of hunkers down. The party kind of all comes together, sits around Matthias.
As soon as Elian sits down with everyone, she's just gonna turn and whisper, What did I miss? Beo said someone's head exploded.
He did explode. His head did explode.
I think only Beo saw that.
Someone's head exploded? What?
I don't know what's going on. Why are we here?
Whose head exploded?
The fucking lion, his head exploded. He got better. Don't worry about it. It happens.
He got better.
It seems like he's okay with it. I don't know. It freaked me out, but he's fine.
Did you start it?
No, I didn't start it. I didn't get to start anything. She's a little upset by
That
it.
wasn't me.
Yeah. Amara, you look over at Meister Labyrinthian and you see this line of red stain along his Meister robes.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, what happened? Why won't you tell me anything?
Oh yeah, gato. Did I do anything? Looks around Labyrinthian.
Labyrinthian kind of turns and goes, like, categorically or alphabetically?
Did I make your head explode?
Oh. Feels like it sometimes. Big smile.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it.
No, this
It's a very
was...
What
catty
does
answer.
this mean?
Oh,
He's a fucking cat.
he's gonna walk over and do a bit of a crouch to get eye level with the people who are sitting. And
Why is he so fucking calm?
he goes, my consciousness pervades this place. And when our Meister Necromancer healed the Shadowfell and opened up a portal from the pain termed demi-pain, a bit of a twisting experience for me. They meant nothing by it. Simply a byproduct and the cost of protecting everyone. A price I'm more than happy to pay. A price I am able to pay.
Prestidigitation.
Oh. Thank you.
Check your bingo cards.
Hey, oh, really quick, off topic. Speaking of just like, I've kind of been like out of the loop for some stuff. I've been working on some things, but we left and we came back, and there's some peeps that have been trying to scry on us, and like I still have a thing that works on that. Are there still people trying to scry on us, or is it like is this school anti-scrying
This
since you're security?
many people. He looks around for a second. Many people try to pierce the veil,
Detect thoughts when he looked elsewhere.
but they're my veil. It is my veil. And you are safe while you are within it. Detect thoughts.
Let me inside that brain, motherfucker.
Oh no! I don't think you want to be in there. It's a terrible place.
It's
You-
surface
What if
level.
it
You don't know
explodes again?
I agree. Most people wouldn't notice.
He's a level 20 fucking wizard.
surface
The
thoughts.
bit of the what you normally feel like you delve into with this magic is somewhere between a body of water and music. That's what a mind feels like. What you find is a small marble that is slick like oil, impenetrable and evasive. And then, as if your wrist was suddenly grabbed, that little bit of prying telepathic link gets grabbed, and you like can't disconnect. And he goes, looks over at you, and lets go. What?
it's that very
Holy shit.
innocent, like playful, like. God knows something. What?
Play stupid games. he
This whole place is
chuckles.
stupid.
The whole place.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. You still
Yes, it
own the
is.
library trip.
I
Thank you
don't
very
know you
much.
shit.
Yes, you do. That was our
For-
agreement.
You fuck.
You want to go back on an agreement? I'll speak
She
word for
says
word
she
if
sits there and thinks about it. It's been 2 weeks since last session. She remembers. Yes, she does.
I'll spit your words back right back out you. We shook
It's
on
okay.
it.
I'll just flip you over again.
If you want, we can pinky promise.
What?
Everyone in vicinity
If you want.
goes.
If you want,
Except Ledham, who
we
goes.
can pinky.
What
We
the
can
fuck
pinky
is
promise.
a pinky promise? Why is it pink?
A pinky, your pinky. You pinky promise. For our agreement,
the
if you really
fuck?
want to set it in stone.
Hold on. No,
pinky
back up.
promise.
You name them? You name them individually? This
Yes,
is
this is
thumb.
your-
I know this is
your
thumb.
thumb.
That makes sense.
Well,
It's
they're-
different. Why is this
well-
one pinky?
I mean, if you want to get technical, they're phalanges, but yes, there's your thumb, your pointer finger, your
No,
middle
they're
finger,
finger. Is
your
that how
ring
you
finger,
pronounce the
and then-
fingers?
fingers.
She
then
called
the
them
pinky finger,
fingers.
and then a pinky finger. But they're phalanges if you want to get technical. But
I don't.
Why
Why are you all like this? Why are
If
you
you
all
Today
want-
on
like this?
stream,
What the
we
fuck?
argued about fingers.
I'm saying phalanges.
Wait, so when you call those, I point at Ledham's paws.
3 fingers.
Do you call them fingers or do you call them paws?
In an anthropomorphic
I'll talk
setting,
about
I
my
would
paws.
say toes,
So they are paws.
and I would technically call it fingers if you needed to. But
Amara?
This is not your index. This is your index finger, not your pointer finger.
yeah,
This is
I'm-
too much.
I
Stop.
was trying to make it, accessible
Ah!
for her, so she didn't know. Anyways, finger nomenclature aside, if you
I
want
don't
to
know what
really
to think
set
about what the fuck that word was you just said.
if you want to set our agreement in stone, we can pinky promise on it. I'll keep doing.
But
your
how would
thing
it
if you
be in
want.
stone if it's your pinky?
Haven is staring at Matthias's feather fingers.
It's a metaphor. It's an analogy.
Ah, you people
Just
and your
give me-
fucking metaphors.
Do you want to pinky promise it or not?
I don't need the pinky promise. We made a deal. I flipped you on your back. It was fine.
Why were you flipping her on her back?
Because
She
she's
wants to
defenseless.
teach me. She wants to teach
That's a
me
good
how
question.
to fight. She wants to teach me how
Let him
to
walks
fight.
back
but
over
I'm
to
only gonna-
Clairvoyant.
I'm only gonna keep.
Two best friends in a room. They might kiss.
They might do taekwondo. We don't know.
I don't know if you guys watched that episode, but Elian's unarmed strike has a damage of 0.
I was playing with her like a cat with a mouse. It was so funny.
I'm gonna. She'll teach me how to fight, and I'm gonna teach her how to read, and that's our agreement. But it's a pinky promise sets it like it's.
You never
permanent.
said
Like,
it
we
had
have-
to be in the library. That place is terrible.
That's where we go.
I mean, you're supposed to go to the forge for the what the
Artificing.
fuck do you say? Okay, that.
Artificing. Yes, and someone decided not to let me go
Because
there,
it is not safe over there. So now you have your own personal one. You are welcome.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. It is nice. Now you have doorway to Artifici, and then you also have your own. So I think it is quite nice. You are welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thanks. That
We'll
feels
need to-
nice.
We'll need to go to the library later for you to read, but
Whatever. Okay, back up. Fuck all that. Put it aside. What the fuck is happening here? Where did the rabbit go?
Let him.
Keeps disappearing.
oh yeah, where did he go?
Well, I was just standing next to Clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant turns and regards you.
You say, I'll have like a report just on one of your desks. I'll just give you a report later. The whole breakdown. But before I do forget, and he just kind of subtly pulls out of his pack the robe of birds with like the little black matchbooks on top and stuff. Kind of hands it up to him. I think I might have accidentally
You fucked with so much of his
you don't
shit.
you have one less clone I'm assuming there's more than that one. I really hope there is, and I didn't just accidentally take out like your only clone.
Fucked up his
He kinda looked
simulacrum,
like you.
fucked up his son, fucked up his school.
You
was
found
on accident.
my Star Watcher?
Yeah, I accidentally like imploded the whole tower. I didn't know he was in it. If that helps.
I've been looking for that son of a bitch for so long.
Well, this is all his shit. So
Excellent.
that's everything I found on him. There was also snow, but I couldn't really gather that up because he kind of fell in the water. So it just.
He had gone rogue.
Oh. So you're saying what I did was good?
Yes.
And I probably shouldn't have stressed about that for the last amount of time.
Yeah.
I will be honest, I did get into a fight with your son. He's fine now. He learned not to get into a fight with me.
Make an insight check. As he goes, oh, what's that bag of shit done now?
Fuck, I closed that window. Hang on. Where's my... Insight? 23.
There's the briefest moment of tension. And with a 23 on the insight check, you see the fastest little glance of an expression that flits across his face before he covers it up, and that is of paternal concern. Before he goes, oh, what'd that bag of shit do this time?
He's fine now. It's just, well, technically, I came into a fight that had already started, but he was being a bitch, and I did warn him, and then he continued to be a bitch. And sorry, excuse my language. He was still a bitch when I healed him. He pokes at every little, and he like starting to lose it a little. He just keeps poking.
Puts a hand on your shoulder. Keep this. Hands you back the raven cloak.
Thank you.
We will have a full account soon. Maybe after this. We'll see how it goes. Don't go anywhere.
Kind of just stands there.
So, Meister Necromancer, Woan Oed, goes on to talk at length for some time about the Bayonet campaign. The story of how her warlock and many of the warlock's associates rose up and saved everybody. How the Shadowfell will not be uncurling at this time to return to its full form within the pane, and will instead remain in its shape now of two landscapes facing each other. And how this was a success ultimately. Meister Repentant gets up and walks out. Meister Heretic sees this and seems to think on things for a second before he gets up and walks out. Meister Necromancer finishes up her speech. And if you will all allow me, I am very excited to be returning to my studies here and my teachings. It is good to see that we still have necromancers here. Meister Aberrant, who has been pretty quiet this whole time, looks back to where the two other Meisters went and pipes up. You call this a success. But in the same speech, you speak of 10,000 years of suffering. 10,000 years of tyranny. And while those 10,000 years of oppression were not at your hand, it never would have happened if you hadn't started experimenting with lichdom.
Oh, he called her out.
That is 10,000 years of slaughter. And you have the hubris to glance over all this and ask to return to power? Archmeister Clairvoyant kind of turns and gives him a look. Wowan Owed sits there shocked as if she's just been slapped in the face. I think, says Archmeister Clairvoyant, that you are harsh, Meister Aberrant. And I look forward to the return of Meister Necromancer. You are given your old station. You are given your old responsibilities. And you are given your old office, your old tower, your key, and your staff. All the other Meisters, for the second time, have a very guarded reaction to this. Everybody make insight checks.
Natural 20! What is that with my
Dirty
insight?
20.
I'm gonna use my Mother's Day inspo.
Whoa.
7.
25.
It got worse. It's only a 10.
The bonus action thingy that I have if I see someone and you get an extra 2 points to that. I don't remember what that's called.
Isn't that only for saves?
I don't know.
Bruh.
An ability check or saving throw. Flash of Genius. There you go.
Ah,
Wow,
Flash
it's
of
been
Genius.
a month for me.
Alright, so 12.
I don't know, the DC could be 11.
This does seem like an inner crescent vote kind of situation.
And he just gave it.
And he just gave it.
Can I see if... I don't really care about this. Is Runelock in the room?
Yes. Meister Runelock is in the room.
Detect thoughts. He's an interesting character.
You turn and learn and take in Meister Runelock. Meister Runelock has a pocket watch that he's got open and has a tiny, tiny little screw, and he's focused in on winding a tiny little cog in his tiny little watch. And you go to peer into the Meister's mind, but the Meister is protected. In the same way that Meister Labyrinthian, they need mental protection. They can't have everyone just reading their surface thoughts.
Yeah, worth a shot.
And as you kind of find that you are unsuccessful, you catch out of the corner of your eye Meister Labyrinthian looking at you out of the corner of his eye.
I just give him a shrug. Like that shrug of like, yeah, worth a shot. Like I'm done with it.
He doesn't say anything. He doesn't reprimand you or anything like that. You know, it doesn't seem to be this big alarming thing. He does return to a bit of a scowl to the situation at hand. I call the inner crescent together. Said casually, but has immense impact. Many students get up, many teachers get up and start walking out. I need the scholarship students.
Why are we always getting roped into shit?
Let us have an account of your adventures.
Oh boy, where do we even begin with that?
A table and chairs replace the podium. Convention style, you guys find yourself sitting at a table in front of a large amphitheater, but only the Meisters sit. And one or two attendees. There seems to be a mental conversation before things begin. And the three witches walk in. A little wave for the people who wave. Meister Detonist Lavina Vetra shifts uncomfortably as they walk in, but doesn't say anything. Where would you like to start, scholarship students?
I mean,
Is
I
Ledham
guess
with
at
us?
the beginning.
Finding the rabbit.
Not that short.
You know what? There was a table. I didn't see you yet. Forgot to look under.
He kind of sits cross-legged on the table.
All the Meisters walk in and make themselves comfortable. You let him a thumbs up from Meister Aberrant. And the party begins recounting their tale. I assume. I am making an assumption here. Seeing some
Is
head
anyone's
nods.
character particularly taking point, or are we just kind of popcorning this? Because if Elian starts going on this, she will do the ADHD thing where she'll do this and then kind of backtrack and do that. So if anyone's taking point, by all means.
There definitely would be multiple times where the Meisters kind of ask someone else to pick up the narrative and kind of popcorn it around.
Stays relatively vague.
A couple of clarifying questions and the like. And when the witches are brought up, they do speak up a little bit, speaking to verify your account. Is there anything that is left out? Does anyone exclude information? Matthias?
Muted.
Mark your bingo.
It's tough because I want to say finding the shield, but I think Matthias does want to dig deep into the cave that we found, and the slaughtering and the corpses and the affiliation with
Wyhauer?
the Wyhauer, yeah. Like that's something that, like, I think in the middle of our jumping around to stories, Matthias is just gonna stand up and boisterously start proclaiming all this stuff. Like, what's going on? Why is this not being dealt with? Why is this hidden? I feel like you're hiding things from us. You know,
The only one
I'll
hiding
bring
shit is
up
you
the
from
shield. I
yourself.
found the shield, and you know, I want to know if there's something that these Meisters know about this, or have kept information from us about this. But this is something that, like, no, I want to figure this out.
As a part of the conversation, because Elian, just like in the fact that she doesn't really sleep and she tinkers and whatnot, she also has like a sketchbook, and so she'll sketch certain things. And so, like, alongside what Matthias is saying and any of the other things, because Elian didn't see the like decapitated dudes with the like face masks on, but like the just sketches of the slaughter, like if you've ever seen like soldiers sketches from like war, how like they're fast but you can tell what's there. She just has little sketches like in her journal, and she'll like bring out a couple of pages while we're talking about the whole Wyhauer and some of the things that we saw, just for like, we're not just saying something.
Yeah.
Because now that we know that, like, I mean, he requires souls to have these halos, why is a neighboring court doing this, practicing this? What's the reason?
You can tell that they take this very seriously, and they are alarmed to hear of these heinous acts. And for it to be necromancy, dealing in curses as well. Meister Heretic and Meister Repentant share a glance with each other. And they don't overtly then go look at Meister Necromancer, but you can tell there's a reason they walked out. This is troubling news. To hear that, and this is Archmeister Clairvoyant speaking, to hear that the Wyhauer family has turned. Oh, was the audio being weird?
No, I think my headphones just.
No, I'm getting it too.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
Hello?
that little like.
Might have been the
I didn't
music.
hear it. Might have been the music.
Might have been the music.
I'm not in the music, so that makes sense.
Clairvoyant says this is disturbing news to hear that one so prestigious and affluent amongst the courts, such as Wyhauer, to fall to such corruption. I must make one thing clear. The study of necromancy is amoral. But the manipulation of souls is not to be done. We
I
have
have a
standards here at the Fen, and they are based in altruism. Alien.
When you say they're not to be messed with, but necromancy's fine, I mean, in my studies, I know that the spell for Revivify, which is important for people that are on adventures, you know, just in case something happens to them, is that messing with the soul?
They all turn and look to Meister Repentant. Meister Repentant sits up and says, in the same way that decay is an extant form of life, healing someone, saving someone, protecting someone, if those are your goals, if you have altruism. Intent is a tricky thing. And sorry, Kiki, I'll get to you in just a second. I do see your hand. Intent rarely matters until it comes to the matters of spirit. Then intent is king. Beona?
Pregunta. What is soul?
Oof.
Why oof?
You
just spent 10 minutes describing fingers.
Elliot just can't.
Meister Heretic speaks up. What you need to understand is that we are threefold beings. Hello.
I'll elbow bail.
We are threefold beings. Mind, spirit, and body. We exist thrice. And are the linchpin, the focal point, the bottleneck with which... What am I trying to say? Sorry, out of table.
You see that Beo's getting more confused.
Yeah. Our perspective, we are the focal points of reality. Everyone kind of blinks at him for a second.
What you are saying is what you perceive as real is what makes it real.
No.
Fuck. I tried.
Good try, though.
You have a mind in here that you think with. You think with this. You think about fingers. That's all going on up here. And then, of course, you have your fingers, the physical, but there's also the spiritual.
Your spiritual fingers?
Yes.
Mostly phalanges.
Stop doing that. It's like just
Phalanges.
Now, this does not necessarily apply to the eternity that is the Feywild. But in the material plane, such as the one where you're from, the astral current, sorry, I'm so sorry. I got too deep. The astral current flows through the physical realm. That breaks up into little bits and pieces through the ley lines of the investiture. And when people are born, the essence of the astral current takes effect. And you live. And you die. And when you die, your soul rejoins the astral current, leaving the pain to go on to the next one and live again. It's reincarnation, but in a multi-dimensional way. If you want to hear more, perhaps we can get an appointment with the Adeline Circle.
That sounds like a lot of work that I don't want to do. Does everything have a soul?
No. No.
What doesn't have a soul?
Things that can't think.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I should be more
Like
clear.
trees?
People
Mara talks
have
to trees.
souls.
Hey.
People have souls. Cats, dogs, horses, they don't have souls.
Does Haven have a soul?
You have
Point
a
to the
soul
tiny
to me, it's
dragon.
okay.
Haven has a soul. What are you talking about?
Helen has a soul.
Haven has a
might
soul,
not.
Helen doesn't.
Helen has a
I am
soul.
a giant bird.
Yes, you are.
I have a soul.
And you're able to say, I am a giant bird.
Yeah, but that is only because you understand he is saying he is a giant bird. There are other creatures that can communicate in ways that you don't understand.
Yes, there are multiple different philosophies. Some people believe that you develop a soul in that moment. Others believe that you don't just
When you
have
talk?
a soul. When you are given enough intelligence to become sapient.
This conversation is pissing me off.
Alien's also slightly been giggling this entire time because she's been thinking nothing else outside of when they were like, Helen has a soul. The whole time of jazz hands, no, spirit fingers.
So when you die, your soul die too?
No,
Oh.
your soul tears itself free
What
of
the
you
fuck?
and re-enters the astral.
Okay, see, you
That
come with me
doesn't
to the
make any
library, It'll make
sense.
more sense, I promise. If you just come
No,
with me
I
to the
promise
library and
you
learn to
it
read.
doesn't make sense where we are right now. That doesn't make sense. So if I take chair, or you know what? Fuck it. If Amara become chair, does Amara still have soul?
It's a great question.
That
Depends on
feels
how
like a
I'm
yes or
turned
no.
into- It depends on how I'm turned into a chair.
Oh
If-
my
if
god,
I-
you just get turned
if-
into a chair.
Do I die and then be turned
I
into a
don't
chair?
know.
And this is why we need the Meister of Necromancy.
This feels fucking stupid.
And this is why we need the Meister of Necromancy, everyone, to answer questions just like this. This is their exact wheelhouse.
Bayo, I understand that it's frustrating, but you don't need to be that dramatic. Where did they go?
Matthias. This is incredibly troubling news. But we are not Sophic. And while we are ambassadors, scholars, teachers, arcanists, and sometimes chairs, we would never deign to reach into one of the courts and meddle. We like being here. We wouldn't endanger that, though. By law, they can't necessarily get rid of us.
So you will do nothing.
Oh. We did something already. We sent you. We may not have known that your path would take you this way, but we affect the world around us by our students. We send them into the world to do as they see fit with the values
Bold
instilled
of you
by
to take
us.
claim of something that you did not willingly and knowingly appoint.
No, you are correct. We did not knowingly and willingly appoint this. We sent good people out into the world to affect it.
What's your definition of good?
Looks over to, let's see. Who would be the one to tackle this? Meister Runelock pipes up. The notion of good and evil is contextual to that which you affect around you.
Is it?
Yes.
So when you pave down the trees in which baby birds and baby lizards and stuff live to make homes for people who don't have any, are you good still?
You have the context of the perception. To me, having chopped down the tree, maybe. To the bird,
Knowing
no.
that you murdered
Bad. Maybe I needed that tree to build a boat.
Why the fuck would you need a boat?
He seems to think about this. I don't know why I'm chopping down the tree. But
Then you are not good. You are
your
greedy.
hypothetical has no context.
Hmm.
Give me another one. No, shut up. Give me another one.
Okay.
Kinda sits
Pushing
up.
someone else out of their home to make it your own.
Sounds bad.
It does sound bad, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I insight
But-
check that?
Sure.
But what
Oh,
if you're
no.
the one that's getting rid of pests?
Sounds like you're doing a bad thing. But I see your question.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing a bad thing. And then switch it around. Your house, there's rats in your house. You don't want rats in your house, so you swipe them out.
Well,
Are
to
you
answer
still
your
bad?
question, one side, one perspective, as our friend here was saying, deigns it good. The other deigns it bad. There's your answer. Context.
Mm-hmm. So by the terms of this context and perspective that you have, nothing can ever be truly good and nothing can ever be truly evil. Therefore, you have no way of vindicating what is good and what is bad. You just do what you feel like.
Wrong.
That is bullshit.
Why?
Because you are just doing what you want.
Wrong. I am not doing what I want. I am doing what I believe to be good. And here at the Fen, we have incredibly important and strict standards. How does it affect everyone around us? And you're right. One person's good is another one's bad.
Oh, I fucking hate this school. Oh, you guys are terrible.
Oh, and you would go somewhere else?
Oh, if I had the fucking choice in a heartbeat.
Well, hang on. He says to everyone else, hang on.
There's nothing to hang to.
Let's think about this for a second. With an open mind. You cannot go anywhere to meet your expectations. Name a place you can go to that has good. That is the good.
I don't give a shit about
Then
good
shut
and
the
evil. I
fuck
give
up.
Wow.
You want to pick and bitter and pry. Or we could do some good.
You're good.
Yes.
So then do something about it. And I point over at Matthias.
That
Do something about it.
is amazing. And the entire room pauses. And slowly, Meister Heretic points at you, Bayona. They get it.
10 points, Gryffindor.
What the fuck do... What?
10 points to the scholarship team.
I don't understand shit. I'm just more confused.
There is a slow clap that is a one-man slow clap had by Meister Heretic, who is beaming with pride at you, Bayona. Beaming with pride.
No. Don't like
Get
that.
perceived.
Well, clairvoyant, says Heretic. Sounds like we need to get the outer crescent in here. Ooh, good shout. Let him, you did an insight check.
19.
Gonna need a recap on what you did the insight check.
What were you
for. I'm
inciting?
sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was insight on Bayo's replacement hypothetical to see if it was based in potentially truth, or like, did it seem like she was getting incensed because it was like a true hypothetical. Being
It's
forced
personal.
out of a home. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to vibe check the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, being forced out of
You
a
can
home.
tell
Personal experience.
she's a little pissy right now.
Yeah.
We should get the outer crescent in here. Labyrinthian speaks up. There are laws. There are laws. Who are we? Who are we to meddle in the affairs outside of campus? We should notify them. Tell them, of course. But I do not expect that they will appreciate us forcing our noses into their kitchens, as it were. I find that likely to be a negative. I find that to be a fail state. I don't think they would appreciate it. Perhaps the Sophic would be able to lean in and advise us. Is this something we should be meddling ourselves into? Or is this something that should be taken care of in-house?
I will consult my father.
Sounds like the thing that should be done. Instead of bringing the outer crescent in and enacting our will upon the courts as a whole. And with that, we're going to grab our next break. We're back. Ooh, philosophy
class, everyone.
debates. This is fun. And just like that,
Philosophy.
and just like that, we're back.
We all just try to hop on the same fucking mic every time it comes back.
There's more philosophical debate, and I think, Bayona, it becomes quite clear to you that there is no right answer, and
Oh, Bayo knew there was no right answer. She's trying to get them to believe there's no right answer and realizes this is a running track. It's not going to stop.
yeah, you get a bit of information. Meister Runelock is a man of numbers and is a man of like gears and cogs, and so too, Runelock, yeah, there is a right and wrong. A plus B equals C. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Sky is blue. The sun is pink. You know, there's a
But
gravity
the sky
works.
isn't always blue. In other places, it's
Exactly.
black. Anyway.
And I would say that you learn that Meister Runelock and Meister Labyrinthian are probably the most like stubborn, but you do note that you are being heard by the other Meisters. The other Meisters are kind of nodding and letting you go on this journey of realization that philosophy is a mired gray area, and will result in.
This is what hell looks
Yeah, yeah. Until Archmeister Clairvoyant goes, we must return now to the recollection.
Oh yeah.
Matthias, Faruja,
The government name.
we will be informing the Sophic Court and your father as you see fit as to that which has been transpiring amongst your people. We will not, unless invited to do so, have any legal grounds to go shaping the world as we see fit. We are not a policing force amongst the realm. We are an influencing force amongst the realm.
So be it.
If we are asked upon, we will discuss then. Thank you, James. Everyone say hi to James.
Hi, James. I love
Hi,
you.
James.
James is good.
Yeah, my
soup.
husband.
Yeah. The recollection of your deeds, your heroics, your wins and losses continue. When you get to the point of the coven, as stated earlier, after the cave that you just spoke on, as said earlier, the coven, the witches, the three witches back up your story, speak of the nature of the petrified egg and the job that is put at the party's feet to go forward to heal this egg in return. We then get to the interesting event where Ledham found the oh shoot, I'm so sorry, gang.
Agneshanti?
No. The
Rabbit?
Noel.
The Treant?
the other are the clone of the Archmeister, Clairvoyant. The Simulacrum.
All the way back.
Thank you.
My bad.
And as you begin recounting this story, well, I need to... Gang, what are we not recapping? What are we keeping out of the narrative?
In terms of the witches for Elian does not let anyone... And Elian does not mention the fact that she copied the lens and also made one for Amara. She also does not share her feelings about all of the blood and gore about some of the recent, of the fights that we did, especially with the dragon, and also does not mention really how the fight went with Whitaker, at least for Elian's part, if she does get asked to speak. She's also very much nibbling on any fruits and veggies and cheeses.
Yeah. Amara, Sir Beatrix Trixie, the bee, does leave you to go live for a brief time in the snack cart. There's a bemusement that you didn't expect. There's a bit of a
bee amusement. Sorry.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
It's amazing. There's looks given to Archmeister Clairvoyant, who seems embarrassed. Doesn't seem mad at all. Doesn't seem frustrated that you took out one of his simulacrums. And after a little while, as you guys are recounting this part of the story, he kind of goes, "There was an incident where I found a way to prolong my simulacrum's existence. It got complicated. Needless to say, you have done a good thing in helping one of my simulacrums that went rogue. Brought to bring... So sorry, gang. I don't know why I can't grammar today. For the life of me.
Many minds.
You have brought...
We also...
We're often to heal.
Thank you.
There's like 30 people in this room. And you're like 26 of them.
For some mini Snickers.
We gotta give
Be
you
really-
different hats for each of them, so you
gotta-
can like swap the
Can
hat.
I order a bag
Check
of
the game.
miscellaneous
Jump around.
trinkets?
I'm sweating.
Check the
I'm
game.
gonna ask 3 different
Jingle,
Meisters
jingle,
the same question.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
No, I gotta get those like
Jingle,
those
jingle.
cards that you
Shiny,
lick and
jingle,
just
jingle,
stick to your forehead.
Grammar. Ah. What is in here?
Thank
Oh, wow.
you for helping us wrap up that loose end. And we'll move on now. I'm very embarrassed. Meister can't
Let him raise
keep
his
track
hand.
of their own simulacrums. Let him, please.
I thought you were clairvoyant.
What did I say? Damn it.
Oh my god.
Killing me, Smalls.
I'm embarrassed.
Let him stand up. I made a joke.
There
Like,
is,
are you not entertained?
there is a grape that hits you upside the head, let him. Just
That
Top tier, Cole. Top tier.
is funny.
He's improving. He's very proud of himself.
The mood turns somber as we get to the village you guys spent some time in, and the giantess's corpse that was robbed, and the continued horrors, the continued atrocities that are uncovered by the party, going into the woods, finding the lake, the moon,
oh yeah.
the dragon,
It's the moon.
the marmalades,
Marmaglade.
the ancient beasts.
There was a dragon. We killed it.
Big tower on a lake. Very strange.
And finally we get
They
to
were like these
that's it.
smaller
Velociraptors.
dragons. Smaller dragons without any
These like
wings
ancient
or...
beasts.
Elder
Also
beasts.
similar to chickens.
They did kind of look like chicken without feather.
Everyone looks to Labyrinthian at the mention of elder beasts. And you see his brows furrow. And you see immediately he seems to strike up a mental conversation with Meister Aberrant, who then seems to receive some kind of information, and his eyebrows kind of furl together. And he gets up, nods to Clairvoyant, and deapparates, teleporting
Can I
away.
insight check that?
Yes, please.
Oh, shit, I missed the box. $18.
18. The Labyrinthian, the Meister Labyrinthian looked frustrated. The Meister Aberration, the Meister Aberrant looked concerned. Two very different reactions.
Do you know why there were elder beasts here? Is that not normal?
Do they taste
Because
good?
I'm not from the Feywild.
Elder beasts are often a bad sign. Many
Don't taste good.
entities, many factions that have had to flee populated dimensions will risk some of the prehistoric realms, dangerous realms, full of terrifying gargantuan beasts. Dangerous place for dangerous folk. Last I heard of them, the Cognoscenti were involved. Thank God that's not around anymore. God, the Cognoscenti were terrible. You guys have not yet
Anymore?
mentioned the Cognoscenti. We haven't gotten to that part yet.
Let him just look straight to Night.
Otto.
Knight just doing like a...
What why the Cognoscenti it's a good thing they're not here, just out of curiosity.
Oh, the Cognoscenti were bastards. They, were derived from a celestial order. Their god fell. and the Celestials remained. The god has been... That Celestial died to an errant wish. No one is able to recall the name of that god.
What is an errant wish?
How potentially does the name Hilaric Calc Svoenthanar any of that?
Petrifist. Meister Petrifist, the Gorgon, who has been very quiet. She's the patient type. Kind of... Hilaric Calc Svoenthanar
Yeah, that one.
is the god of the dragons. One of them. One of two.
Who's the other?
Looks across the room to Bayona. Some would argue that that other one was the good one.
What are we talking about? I found meat. She has like a little plate of like tiny little lunch meats. I found.
You're like, I have moved on
I have
from
food.
our.
This
From our
means nothing to me.
philosophical
I have food.
Yeah.
I no longer wish to
I've
argue
moved on
philosophy, I wish to
to
munch.
My philosophy.
This is the only thing I wish to philosophize right now is meat going into my mouth.
To meet or not to meet? That is the question.
Flips a piece of salami.
Ow.
Hilaric Calc Svoenthanar is the right hand to the god of the Maw. There is a void father, a great god in the deep, cold space between the stars, and his strong right hand is Hilaric Calc Svoenthanar, a void dragon.
As they are going into this information, I look over at Haven on my shoulder and kind of do like a little chin scratch. And I'm just like, is any of this resonating with you?
A little bit. I don't know why. It just kind of feels right. Like it clicks into place.
Are you recovering any other memories?
No.
Is anything triggering for you?
I'll let you know if it does.
Okay.
Very, very concentrated. Very locked in right now. The only real thing we know about Hilaric Calc Svoenthanar is that he was recently reborn. Wiped out in the ancient giant dragon war. Returned in this age, actually, not too long ago. What we would call maybe a year or so? Just before Solitas, the River Lord, came to power. Hilaric Calc Svoenthanar was reportedly returned, born of himself. Father and mother of himself. Regrown from his own blood. It's all pretty vague and poetic, but that's dragons for you. A big smile, big toothy grin.
And Ledum's gonna like I don't know if I can pre-passive perception this or pre-perception this, but I'm keeping an eye on fucking everyone in this room before I say this word. And Whitaker. And I immediately I want to catch the the surface thoughts of fucking everyone with that name. I want to see who recognizes.
The only person in this room that does not have mental protection is Weston the Shepherd Primordial.
I'm not
said,
telepathically. I'm looking at their faces.
Well, you said surface thoughts.
You must read the
on the
reactions.
face. Yeah.
Their initial reaction.
Everyone may make insight checks.
Yeah.
Insight. Okay.
Can I perception it?
Jace's.
17.
Because there's so many of them. That's my argument.
I'm
Nope.
too busy
I said
paying
no.
attention to my cheese. Hold on. What is it? Insight?
Yeah.
13. I'm munching.
Okay. 11
Insight,
from
dirty
Kiki.
20.
Dirty 20.
Wait, no,
insight.
sorry, 23.
Matthias? Amara?
Yeah,
I
wait,
just took
yeah.
Arcana for insight.
17.
A
That was my
crispy
passive
10.
higher than what I
Crispy
rolled.
10.
That's crazy.
Okay, so let him and Amara look around at the mention of thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I am so scatterbrained today.
Whitaker Ostifer.
Yes, thank you. I even have it written down. At the mention of the name,
Nuts. What?
Ledum and Amara. Many of the Meisters roll their eyes at the mention of the name. Many of the Meisters are like, oh god, this guy again. Why is he a part of the narrative? You know, there's a little bit of a, oh boy. There's a very guarded reaction from Meister Clairvoyant, Archmeister Clairvoyant, because he already knew. He already told him. And Petrifist already knew. So both of them probably react the most neutral. React the least. And everyone else seems to have this kind of eye roll huff at the mention of this guy's name. Except one. Meister Literalist. Mouseman. Who has been very quiet, has opened his little suitcase up to reveal a tiny panini, and he's eating it.
I love him.
But as Ostifer, Whitaker Ostifer is brought up, he kind of perks up, becomes more attentive. The only one who doesn't have some kind of negative or guarded reaction.
So we all know Whitaker. He was under the Elder Beast in the big tower thing. He was down there, kind of in our
He
way.
was eating them. He offered some. He kind of sucked.
Oh,
I think we were gonna get to that point.
I
Oh,
wasn't there
sorry.
for that. I personally have a different experience. I wasn't there for the full amount of time. Matthias, you were there for the whole Whitaker thing, right?
Yeah.
You-
There was an exchange of words and intense emotions and
Intense
Matthias-
emotions is one way to put it.
Matthias he's also not in his plate armor, he's just in his tunic, so he kind of just adjusts the shoulder a little bit. Pridefully, and says,
and then I may have shoved them into a wall.
If I recall
Because he
correctly,
was
you punched him
being-
into the face.
Because he was being disrespectful to my
Uh.
party, and I will simply not tolerate that.
He also was being very sus with the fact that he was there and there was a cognoscenti and he was talking about eating it or something, or...
He was very obsessed with moonlight. That was weird.
Oh yeah, didn't he eat it? Wasn't he eating
The
moonlight?
Can you eat moonlight?
I don't know. I was confused.
don't
because
know.
You were with him.
He's an asshole.
It's very hard to eat moonlight.
You hear a soft
Have you eaten
chuckle
it?
from the coven.
Legend did try. He licked the wall.
You didn't need to tell them that.
There's
It wasn't necessarily.
Wall?
Meister
the wall.
Runelock. That is true. A true sign of an arcanist.
Licking the wall?
There's many ways to test a theory. First of all,
Again, theory and application.
It
Data.
tastes like the moon.
the point being, and let him stands up on the table and is like,
Oh, you're a
And-
whole foot taller.
Damn.
Damn. Short. Roasted.
he sits back down and is like, well, Bayo, please tell them the rest
Oh
of
no,
what
you
happened.
were telling them about how it
No,
was
no,
to eat
no, no,
moonlight.
no,
You
you
ate
pipe
moonlight
up, you
by
talk.
licking a wall.
And he sent it, but then he also, and then Whitaker got upset, and then there was fighting, and then he threw this giant crab at us because of his flask, because I guess he's a part of the
Oh,
Iron
fuck
Flask.
that crab.
But he also has a red halo on, which,
Doesn't
if I
even
remember
taste
correctly,
good.
with what we were talking about, doesn't that mean that he also eats souls?
No, he had a yellow halo. He had a yellow halo. He had red laser beams shooting out at everyone.
No, I thought
Right,
you had the
right,
red
and
No, he
then-
had a red halo.
And then
Yes.
when you absorb one other halo, it becomes another color, and
Supposedly.
Did he absorb
Yeah.
another halo?
That's besides
Matthias
the
like
point.
stops talking.
Anyway,
just-
there were also undead in there, and that was also gross. So,
Oh,
There
yeah.
was undead.
ow!
But the point being, you know, I'm
me.
sure the inner crescent here can understand. You know, when you're out on an adventure and you come back into a room and all of a sudden your party is fighting a guy that everyone doesn't like already. You
He was
kind
an
of
asshole.
assume, oh, this guy probably started the fight.
Which
Um,
technically he did.
Verbally.
Verbally start the fight. Physically, he was punched in the face, but I did not know that at the time, and he was talking shit. And so I punched his face until he stopped moving. But
He's fine.
then I did accidentally kill him after that, which has been since solved, and I've apologized because I had the context, and he sends out to everyone. The context was given to me, and I realized he did not start the fight, and so I corrected my mistake, and he is now good and walking around this academy grounds. I even
What?
invited him to tea.
What do you
which-
mean?
I don't know if he took me.
You let
Yeah, I
that
revived-
motherfucker... What the
I revived
fuck?
him.
Let him.
He didn't deserve to die that time.
Yes, he did. He was an asshole.
Yes, he was
He
an
was pretty
asshole, but
mean.
I'm trying.
I'm
to
sorry,
Be,
just
I'm
because
trying
you
to be-
feel bad, he gets a second chance?
Yes.
What happened
You
to
know
what
why?
stays dead stays
Context.
dead?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but like we technically shouldn't have killed him.
Feels fucking important. No, you
I
shouldn't have
I-
brought him back. He's an asshole and deserved to die.
Well, yes, he's an asshole. He's an asshole, but he's not like. That doesn't mean we have to be assholes. I said
Oh
that-
no,
then there
we
was a
aren't the
fucking
assholes.
thing too,
One
so that
of
goes
us
back. It was
decided
just a
he
bad
needs to
day.
stay
It
dead.
was a really
He
bad
turns back to
day.
the inner crescent. So anyway, we all know the kind of person Whitaker is.
I will kill that motherfucker if I see him.
During all of
He's-
this, Amara's just like,
I will do it.
kind of, just
It's been
hiding.
solved. It's been
Just-
solved, and I will be honest. And he kind of nods to his what's it called? The his
No.
bag. Yeah, his the bag of holding
Mm.
that was Whitaker's, and I have taken proper reward from Whitaker in that he has since learned his lesson and lost his bag because it was cool and I needed one. That is the honest truth. But more interestingly,
We cleanse the lake?
There was below that. He was actually right. There was a cognoscenti down there, which you guys said wasn't a thing. Was a thing.
They all
Found one.
stir a bit
Dealt
at
with it.
this.
Dealt with it. You're welcome. Protected by a giant. The what was it? Centipede? He's kind of looking at the party. It was like a giant centipede kind of thing.
Leviathan, many legs, very
Yeah, it was in
Nice.
water.
It doesn't
As
matter
well.
what we think apparently.
It was
I don't know. But anyway, yes, and then there was a cognoscenti at the bottom, and he was trying to destroy Broick with some kind of evil plot thing. He really liked the void guy you were talking about, and he kind of points at Petrofist a little bit. He kept talking a lot. Actually, he was singing like a little song and doing like a dance around the portal thing, and trying to bring. I think it was a moon.
It was a moon to this plane to try to destroy this plane.
What?
But we figured it out.
Meister Aberrant. What?
Yeah, there was a
But-
weird
Oh,
way.
you're back.
There was a weird way that had the moon, and he was trying to bring the moon, which is going to destroy the elemental plane of water, but also bring it to us. And then something happened where we got rid of the cognoscenti, and then Matthias disappeared and then came back. What were you? You went somewhere, right?
we like Matthias for a brief moment goes, "Oh, I don't think I actually fully explained what I gave a vague."
Matthias was in the
Vague
hole
description.
for a little while.
Yeah.
Let him was there.
I
Matthias was in the
Ledham and I went into the portal, stopped it, closed it. I came back. It was fine. I found my way. But the cognoscenti is dealt with and no longer with us.
Oh, and then didn't we come back to the witches, and the whole witches area was destroyed? But then I don't know what happened with that. And then like one of them was taken and then brought back. There's so many things to this story.
Vane's influence is another matter that will be discussed amongst ourselves. However, and Meister Literalist speaks up. The rules are pretty cut and dry. Cannot kill another student. It's pretty cut and run expulsion, actually. For everyone involved. Everyone make insight checks.
I'm using my Mother's Day.
I'm gonna use my
info.
inspiration.
It's a
29.
10 still. I'm not very
Finally
excited
got
about
something
it.
high. 17.
I rolled 2 15s, so 17.
What are we rolling?
Insight.
Insight.
It's a
24.
Okay,
Tears.
the only one who doesn't catch what I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure, is Bayo.
I don't know, I'm fucking confused.
Waterworks.
You're working on expulsion. That's a big word for Elmo. To cast away violently.
I can kind of understand.
That's the
context.
definition of expulsion.
Bayo's sitting here like, but he also tried to kill us, so.
Elian.
Not out the nose, just bawling.
Well,
Immediate at the word of expulsion.
there's a 24 on your insight check. And while you feel that immediate alarm and welling of emotion, you notice, as does everyone here except Bayo, this
Their butt.
expectancy amongst the inner crescent. Even Meister Literalist seems to be going through some kind of motions. There's something else going on here. However, well, count it, Labyrinthian. All of those in favor of expulsion for the scholarship students on grounds of murdering another student, say aye.
Self-defense, mind you.
Aye. 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 Even Meister Petrifist. Aye. Meister Repentant. Aye. Meister Runelock. Aye. And then Meister Detonist. Just as the emotion is crescendoing, just as the realization, it feels like the rug is being pulled out from under you, the floor is opening up. Meister Detonist says, I would like to vote for the staying of expulsion now that it has been put into motion. And Meister Petrifist, I second it. And everyone seems to have this expected ritualistic, everyone who wishes to put aside the determined expulsion, say aye. 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 Goes down the line.
You just say I do anything if you ask it seems. You could just do that.
You say this under your breath.
Yeah.
And because of it, Meister Literalist pauses and then says aye. And gives you a little side look, Bayo. That tells you you might have actually come a little close just then to disaster. But
I think her eyes go wide seeing a mouse again.
but it seems practiced. Archmeister Clairvoyant says, context is everything. And every rule says to Bayona's defense and kind of puts a look to Meister Runelock and Meister Labyrinthian. Every rule needs to go through the rigors of context, or else we will be bound to them. My son's a shitbag. We all know this.
Ugly crying. Ugly crying still.
See?
I can fix him.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on.
You've done enough. Stop it.
Pineapple.
No sneeze.
Ah!
Homemade mashed potato.
Command word. No sneeze.
Us right
Command
before we were
word.
about to get
Sinus.
expelled and then said psych.
It's gone.
I'm just picturing
Good.
Alien just
Unsneeze.
I've been robbed.
like trying to.
Oh, you are disgustingly weak.
Blows up nose with mind.
Please.
I'm getting expelled. I can't. I'm gonna make myself start crying if I keep doing that. Oh my God.
Power word. Nope.
Power word. No.
Mark it for your bingo.
Oh,
by
that
the
threw
way.
me so off. Okay.
Cast
Sneezing? Yeah.
stay nose tear.
I cast infinite pre-sneeze.
Meister Literalist. Oh, hang on. I gotta back up. Archmeister Clairvoyant says, obviously this bears consideration. But I would not be surprised if the accountings told before us today were indicative of yet another escapade of my son. Meister Labyrinthian pounces on this. Perhaps it is time then, Archmeister, to finally do something about your insubordinate shitbag of a son. And then seems to remember that there are students around, and he goes,
Oh, you're right. Say it louder.
respectfully, you're not helping me.
We agree. We killed her.
Yeah, but yeah, you, Bayo,
All
you're
in
like,
agreement
yeah,
with
oh
the
my
kid being
god.
asshole. Say I.
Bayo,
Aye.
Bayo, you're like, yeah, I just agreed with Meister Labyrinthian.
Yeah. Listen, it's been a day. Okay.
It's not a good look.
What's a day?
I know what that is. Fuck you.
I know what that is too. I missed days.
At least
not
three
I'm
of us
not
know
bound
what
by
days
your
are.
silliness.
Your
Fun wins
circadian
you.
rhythm has no power here.
Circadians have no music in the Feywild, so they cannot have rhythm.
We call them Freaquins here.
Ah! I'm in hell. Anyway,
Good night, everyone.
we got 30 more minutes.
There will be an investigation. There will be a combing of memories. But that can wait. You have all done well. And found much more trouble than any of us thought you would. You've done well.
It was not an easy journey. She looks over at Haven and then again says, but it was worth it. Every second.
Meister Petrifest speaks up. Amara is right. We have gained much. And I think the cosmos on the whole has benefited from these adventurers. And I myself condone their actions. And that seems to have weight. And I have made Amara I have offered Amara sponsorship. And everyone goes, ooh, kind of nods and looks about, and there's a bit of a clap. There's a bit of a yip, 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 yip.
And we have accepted.
Din?
No, as Elliot.
Elliot?
Speaking of sponsorship, Meister Ruinlock, I've completed my project that I wanted to submit to you for sponsorship.
That is excellent news. Let us see it right now. Wait. After the meeting.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was somewhere on your radar before we left this, because I also really want a sponsorship.
I think now is the best time, actually, Meister Ruinlock. And I'm to understand, Meister Labyrinthian, that I am not alone in this. Meister Labyrinthian looks to Bayo. I think we have unusual circumstances on this end of the table. Please continue your thing without including us. Oh.
We're over here just staring at each other. He gave me sponsorship a while ago. I don't know what to do with that.
She beat his ass.
If
Do you have access to the library?
Why
one
do I
of
have
these
I don't
scholarship
want
students has such access, they all should. It says Meister Petrifest. Let us see your work.
Brings out the book bag of holding. Pulls it out.
Oh, it's shaking.
Stretches out the chapter a little bit more, and pulls out this beautiful, hand-dyed, handcrafted, hand-stitched, like leather-bound, tome-looking book that has like a belt attachment and everything, and it has these little chapters and chapter tabs and whatnot. And I present it onto the table, and I give it to Meister Runlock and go, and you can open it. Each tab is its own separate portion of said pocket dimension for a bag of holding, but it is specifically a book bag of holding of design themed off of yourself, Meister Runlock. And it's got the like
Oh, he's putting on gloves.
like gold filigreed, like when you
his
look at like
phalanges are going in.
good job, great usage.
Don't like it.
He's pulling his
like
phalanges out.
You're the wrong on my tongue.
the like gold,
Sorry.
the like gold filigree on it with like the different bindings and like a handcrafted leather like covering for a tome. If you've ever seen one of the like super old books where it's just so intricate just on the detail of the book, it's that, but a book bag of holding. Exactly like Elian's, but if not, like, this is a way better version of hers. Like, hers was like the first version, and this is like Mark II.
The inward dimensional bindings are well done, and frankly, the leather work is top notch. Just gonna take out a very strange cube. Just gonna whisper to it. And then drop the cube into the book. Once again, Alien, you have exceeded my expectations. Looks around to the room for a moment. I do not offer patronage by some other Meister's pressure. I do it off of the merit that is presented before me. And the merit presented before me is master craftsmanship. And so I offer you patronage, a sponsorship, Alien.
Sorry.
I will have much work for you. And my expectations will grow higher. Boring into your soul. Eyes just burrowing into yours. Do you think you can be up to that task?
All that's met with this beaming, like, happy tears. And just like,
Good. Gestures to everyone else to continue. Meister Heretic and Meister Repentant begin to fight over Matthias.
Like it's the only time anyone will fight over you, chicken.
Meister Repentant says, clearly this individual, this important member within the Sophic court has gone through some kind of clerical change. They have changed drastically in the time since we have seen them, and needs a cautious hand to make the most of this. And Meister Heretic sits up and goes, on the contrary, Matthias Veruja here has been disillusioned of the box that he grew up in, and therefore would follow under my professionals. Oh, fuck me, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I can't talk today. Would fall under my jurisdiction. And the two of them begin arguing. The two of them begin arguing over the exact nature of what you are now. And Matthias, you're reminded you don't have any fucking answers. Above the table, you, Aiden, know that you have changed subclasses. And while there hasn't been necessarily a shattering of faith, there's been more of an evolution of faith. If I'm to interpret this correctly, I'm going off of what you and I have kind of spoken on before. So please do correct me if I err here.
No, you're good. You're good.
Eventually, Meister Literalist. Shut up, 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 the both of you. It's like you don't know I'm sitting in between the two of you. It's tiny. Matthias Veruja. What are you? Where do you stand? What is your faith to you? And you should all do better. Says to the two of them, who look a little like chastened.
Matthias pauses, looks down at his feathers. The iridescentness shimmers on the blackened feathers.
I would like to find out before I make any decision of sponsorship. I seek my father's counsel.
Meister Repentant nods. Meister Heretic. Kind of bucks at the idea.
I noticed like the kind of the sense of defeat from a few.
Not to say that I do not appreciate these offerings, but there is things I have to do before any sort of acceptance, any sort of sponsorship. Respectfully.
You notice Meister Necromancer, Woan Oed, appraising you as well, but doesn't say anything.
Again, Matthias looks over at Woan for a brief moment and
she smiles. Meister Literalist notices. And scowls a little bit at her. And then there's a silence. Let him a crushing silence.
Sitting there cross-legged.
Meister Aberrant goes to lean forward and say something. When Archmeister Clairvoyant raises a finger. Before we move forward, sorry, did you regale the tale of what you did to the cognoscenti? I want to make sure I have that right. No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. He said, I believe he said he took care of the cognoscenti, said what the cognoscenti was like, recounted what the cognoscenti was saying, what it thought, and I think he would have said he tried to get as much information as he could before leading the cognoscenti to more self-destructive behaviors. I think
You're
is how
not
he
saying
would
you
have put
ate
it.
it.
He didn't
As
eat
long
it.
as
He
he
could.
doesn't eat
He absorbed it.
Technically
we're not
eat it.
saying that
You slurpeed it.
exclusively, though.
You slurpeed it.
But what
The
really is
cognoscenti ended up
absorbing?
dead.
What is cannibalism?
You're not saying you slurped it.
What is?
And I will say,
cannibalism?
when he was recounting all of that, he was looking directly at Knight as like a, is this too far? Or is it not enough? We'd like...
Thank you, Din. Intention only matters when it matters. Do you need more, Beo?
No, I'm fine over here. I'm perfectly fine over here.
You have a power, let him. Meister Aberrant says he has an affliction. That's why he's here. I would offer you patronage. And Archmeister Clairvoyance says this. And immediately, all the other Meisters. Archmeister, really? That is... you go too far, Cleo. And even Meister Detonist, who is always in the Archmeister's corner, and usually by his side... Even she says, Cleo, is this wise? He waves them off. I know.
I accept. And Ledham is like, nods, stands up, and just bows.
Meister Aberrant looks alarmed. Make an insight check, everybody.
Yeah, another insight check.
I'm switching dice. Let's see if they're nicer.
Former
He does.
future frog
I will
says,
say-
time to slurp down a
again.
celestial.
10 again.
28.
It's a
Holy
dirty,
shit.
slutty little 20.
Meister Aberrant
Nasty.
is concerned for Ledham. Everyone who rolled over a 15. Meister Aberrant is concerned for Ledham. Anyone over an 18, Meister Aberrant is concerned for Ledham's well-being.
Oh.
But he sits and he nods.
Ledham does make eye contact with Aberrant and just he mouths the words, "I know already."
Aberrant seems worried. But all of this under professionalism. Under a face of professionalism. Do you let him mention Null? In this recap.
It would have been mentioned. It would have been mentioned when around what's his name? When we were in the Rose Village with the initial. He would mention the initial finding of Null, how the general gist of how Null worked, and that he kept Null, and then I think he would have only briefly mentioned when they were in the brought it back up in the when they were all everyone was on the roof with the two people hunting Elian, and when he spent that night kind of studying, he would have mentioned that he had a few ideas as to how to better deploy such a presence.
Everyone watches Labyrinthian's reaction, and Labyrinthian remains incredibly stoic and unreadable, pointedly. But as we did not stop on that talking point and moved on from it, it does not get brought back up. Literalist, again, mouse. Meister Literalist, who is now sitting a little farther from Bayo.
Good idea.
You note a little farther away. Pops up and goes, "It cannot be denied that much has occurred, and much has been put at the feet of our scholarship students. Maybe too much. But is there truly only going to be carrot and no stick? Is there truly going to be no repercussion at all for their reckless actions?
I'll eat carrots.
And this one," points to Bayo, "and their reckless abandon of everything that is held sacred and important, and our values? Are we going
What
to
are you talking
continue
about?
to endorse this individual who has been nothing but violent?
I
and
have not. I will have you
dismissive
know.
of everything
I've
we
only
value?"
started 2.5 fights. Every other fight was started with me. I have record.
And witnesses, technically. Also, I will point out to the committee, it was stated earlier that you all sent out a group of good people to do all of this stuff, which implies all of us being considered good. Also, and he kind of leans down a little bit, which is wild for Ledham.
It's on the floor.
Looking directly at Literalist. Context is everything.
Oh. I think you are uneasy because you are a mouse,
He
and
pulls-
I am much bigger than you.
Mayo, don't stop thinking about it. I
Yeah,
know you're
no,
thinking
just
about
for
it.
1 second, just
Just
Oh.
shut up. Just
She
shut the fuck
scooted
up.
away from me.
Just shut the fuck up.
like here, and I give her some more meat or whatever. Like here.
If we let this reckless
I'm so
beast
hungry.
continue to rampage through our halls and give them more and more halls to rampage through, we will regret it.
Name
Not
something
unless-
I've
That's because
destroyed.
she's eating all the meat.
Not
Technically
unless
speaking, if she
It's been
doesn't-
given to me. Sorry,
If she
Elliot.
doesn't understand society, and yet we're teaching her society specifically in a new society, which would be within the walls of this school, technically speaking, adding more walls for her to learn within would be a good thing, would it
You
not?
want me to break walls?
Literalist stands
No.
up and
Oh.
looks directly at you, Bayo, for the first time. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink.
The horse would have to choose.
The horse is choosing wrong.
What have I done wrong?
Refuse
Either of
to
you is a horse.
learn.
I think she's learned a lot since she's been here.
I think she's learned a
I've
little.
learned a lot.
I think she's learned a little and refused to learn all else. I think she is stubborn.
What is that? I've been here for a day since we got back. We have not been here more than a week.
Since when is knowledge a race? Who is to determine how little one has learned? Some of you have been around for thousands of what you call years, experiences. They have not had the time you have. Some leniency would be appropriate.
Roll
What do you think?
persuasion. And as you
Flat
speak,
0. Come on,
Can-
just. I'm gonna let the tower do it because I'm
Can
rolling
we,
so
can
low.
we
can't
like
help.
give help
don't-
or?
Oh my god! Yeah, 20. Yeah, boy.
Matthias coming clutch.
the
Oh, I'm sweating.
everyone is swayed by the noble's well-crafted argument. Even Meister Literalist kind of takes what you say seriously, and indeed turns and appraises Bayona with no predetermined judgments. What's the word I'm looking for?
Preconceived notions.
Thank you. With an open mind.
Prejudice.
And seems to kind of appraise you once again. And to everyone's surprise, Meister Labyrinthian steps forward. You all have forgotten. I already gave her patronage. And the only one who can rescind that is myself or the Archmeister. Archmeister Clairvoyant. Are you going to stop me? No. I'm into it. and he's gonna turn and look at Bayona and give you a bit of a nod. I trust our head of security.
That's your choice.
He knows how to deal with reckless abandon. Meister Labyrinthian nods once. Doesn't look at you, Bayona. Nods once. Steps back from his single forward step and returns to his post. Having put his foot down. Finally, says Runelock. They can learn things that we have been barring from them. You all have access to the outward-facing library now.
Yes.
You are
I
free
want
to
that in,
pursue
like-
many of our projects. Go ahead.
Can you revoke that from me specifically?
No,
I
no.
would-
We're going there like immediately.
I'd love
after
to
this.
imagine that that's actually Elian's reaction in the room where it's just pure silence.
No, that
Like,
was.
you have access to. Yeah, it was okay.
Oh no, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
Elian. Partially did, but that was 100% Elian.
Hell yeah.
Same with the yes earlier with the scholarship. No, that was pure Elians. Just silent room. It's super tense and just yeah.
There's another round of clapping. Very ceremonial. I am come to understand that the gargoyles have been befriended by the scholarship students.
Those are my boys now.
We
Good.
love them.
We got Duro, Chloe, and Periwinkle.
Oh
Don't
my
ask
god,
me
you
how
have
to spell that.
periwinkle?
Yeah.
I don't know why your god needs to be notified, but yes, we have Periwinkle.
I fuck with periwinkle.
Please don't fuck Periwinkle. Do it elsewhere.
It's a phrase. It's okay. Both of them.
The
Just
gargantuan man kind
It
of.
goes.
The gargantuan man just gives you a like, who are you to tell me who I can and cannot fuck with? Wait a minute.
Don't
And then
in
he
our
goes, oh
dorm
wait,
area."
this is facetious. This is Oh my god, Perry. It's great.
Harry the Wing.
You do Harry the Wing. Oh my god.
A gargoyle? The gargoyle?
And on that note,
Good night, y'all.
I was gonna say, I think that's all the time we have for tonight.
Yeah.
I do like that we spent the entire episode in this room because a lot of really important stuff needed to happen. And now the party not only has access to the inward-facing library, but the outward.
I don't think you understand how many questions about the damn moon and Wild Hunt are about to come towards you, Bev.
I think you've earned it. I think you've all earned it. And above the table, I'm so proud of you guys.
I can't keep getting pulled on someone's proud
Level
of me
up.
this weekend. I'm gonna
She's
fucking
being
die.
hunted.
There's another 2.5 years worth of campaign to go through, and we're already level 15. So no, not a level up. However,
The Meisters are level 40.
you're
That's
correct.
what I said.
Again, 2.5 years. Okay. That said, the party does have now the authority to sift through the scoury.
Activated my PTSD there.
Yeah.
The scoury has a vast arsenal of magic items. And the party may switch out as they see fit from the many, many items to be found amongst our beloved goblins.
That is much excite.
Yes. Now, is it limit? There's a limit to what they have down there, but you are able to trade magic items. And so moving forward, the party is able
Like a
to
library
sift
service.
through the magic items that exist and pitch them to me. I reserve the right to veto, but happy hunting. Chad, I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table. Don't go anywhere. We're going to do a raid, and it helps everybody out significantly. But for now, I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table. And we have 3 weekly streamed campaigns here on the show. One of them just wrapped up. It's called Bayonet, and it's been referenced in this very episode. If you want to go watch it, you can find it on the YouTube. It's called Longshot, and we are in our 7th season of the show. So there is many years worth of content over there. We have what you want, which is some good fucking food.
Some fucking content.
Some good fucking content. And if you would like to join our community, head on over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We use the Discord for various visual aids, and we have, most importantly, bingo. We have campaign related bingo. If anybody won, go ahead and post it
Bingo.
in the channel, and they're
stopped looking.
very excited to see that. And if you have any memes or any theories, feel free. I love reading the theories, and I love the memes. Let me throw it over to our very own Din. Take it away, Din.
Hi, it's me, it's Din. You can find me over on the Instagrams at Din Studios. That's d.i.n.studios. As soon as tonight's done, my summer begins, so I can finally start getting those clips in order and getting getting some of that short form content like I wanted. But I have a first priority of doing my best friend's wedding video that I
Chat, you better be thankful.
But if it made me laugh, it's gonna make you guys laugh, and I'm hoping to do some fun work with that over the summer, while everyone else is doing summer series. I have been waiting for this moment since, like, we got told we needed to get a scholarship, which I think was, like, our first or second game. So I'm fucking stoked that we can finally do that. I now need to spend the next week or so finding questions and topics to research for the library, and I'm going to be the bane of Feft's existence with this.
Oh no, I get to exposit. The thing I love doing.
I've been waiting.
Nerd.
I have so many questions that need answering, and also hiding for my life because I'm still being hunted. But besides the point, this was a roller coaster of emotions today. I'm so happy that my new dice actually rolled well. Because when I first got them and I rolled them, they both rolled a 1 and a 5. So I'm really glad that they rolled really well. I'm gonna throw it over to the one fidgeting and also the cause of my anxiety with the way that they were saying some of their answers. Let them, because we can totally see you.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm LightboxGnome. You can find me and everything I do, LightboxGnome.com. Playing Let 'em today. Let 'em the king of teachers' pets now, I guess? I don't know how to... What's the
More like you're the teacher's pet.
The teacher's pet. We're gonna see how Whitaker feels about his father getting a new son.
I'm replacing you. I'm replacing you.
That's gonna be an interesting conversation.
I look better. I smell better. I dress better. I'm better.
I actually like
I hope he gets like a little badge she can walk in.
The new son who dis.
Gold star? Yeah. Didn't get a lot of use.
Oh, you don't have one? Oh, that's
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Damn, gaslight girl boss.
Yeah. Same sentence they called you a shitbag, by the way.
Same breath.
No. But it's gonna be fun. I need to like full on go back and just review all of my notes and everything, because throughout I've just been writing down ideas for magic items and things. I'm like, I need the scoury, you said. The scoury.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Very interesting indeed.
Magic
But
item.
I look forward to whatever we go next.
Yeah.
And I pass it on to Aiden.
Hello, everybody. I'm ChezAidan. You can find me at ChezAidan on all social media platforms. You can also find me at Norse Forge Gathering this May 22nd, 24th. Be there or be rectangular. I will also be at the Oregon Ren Fair last weekend of the Oregon Ren Fair, Pirate Weekend. So drink up me hearties, yo ho. Two things.
Fiddle D's nuts.
For two things for Matthias. One, this is going to be a hard phone call. This is going to be a very, very difficult
Just don't
phone
FaceTime.
call for...
It's fine.
No, that's what the mirror is.
Fuck.
That's what the mirror is. No hiding. The last thing, and I'll leave it at this. There's a knock later on at Wowen's door. They open the door, and there's a little stone. A different stone. Just a little stone. I'll leave it at that. Pass it on to my
They're swapping rocks?
They're pebbling?
wonderful
Your Honor?
wife, Christina.
I was like, you're gonna say my name, or hi, I am Christina Stinkerrr, whichever you want to call me. I played Amara tonight, and Amara was maybe not so blissfully, just like kind of watching everything kind of unfurl and unfold in the storytelling and all of that. Slight panic with the expulsion, but knew that she was safe because she had received the sponsorship, and Petrifist wouldn't have, issued the sponsorship if that wasn't going to be the case. So she felt safe, but just mild heart attack. Very, very curious to see what is going to happen moving forward in the next chapters of our journey here as scholarship students. But yeah, you can find me all over the internet by looking up Stinkerrr, Stenkrr. I won't be at Norse Forge, but I will be at Oregon Ren Fair with my husband Aiden, taking pictures, part of his motley pirate crew. Very, very, very excited about that. But yeah, and I will pass it off to Kiki.
Hello! I'm Kiki, also known as KikiDoesStuff or KikiDoesStuff here on Twitch, and I have been Bayo this evening. Bayo's got lot of thoughts about the inner crescent and a lot of thoughts about some of the outer crescent. But is kind of learning maybe there is a time to speak. I don't know. She's like, I don't think I have the energy to continue talking to these people. They're annoying me. I think, if nothing else, her final words to Meister Literalist would be, if you're so scared of this school being destroyed, maybe it's due for a renovation. And that's all I'm gonna throw out
Who
here.
were you gonna say it to?
It.
I caught what you said, but not who you said
Meister
it to.
Literalist, the mouse. And yeah, I'm gonna throw it back to our wonderful, lovely DM who lets us get away with it.
Hello. I am me. And we're gonna pile into this raid. We're gonna kick it with Shane Wally, amazing veteran of the Longshot table and in multiple campaigns. It's Shane Wally. Go show him some love. Everyone go bug him.
Wonderful. That's my brother.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. See you Tuesday for Terraform.
Bye-bye.
And